talk about the left ventricle here. Your aorta comes up and around, right? Okay, what's the valve at the base of the aorta?
Aortic semilunar valve.
Aortic semilunar valve. I'm going to draw the valves in green. Okay? Whenever the ventricle is relaxed, what is that called? Diastole or systole?
Diastole.
Yeah, diastole.
Diastole. Okay, so the ventricle is relaxed. What happens to this AV valve here? First of all, what AV valve is it?
The
Aorta.
It's on the left side of your heart.
Yeah,
Is it the bicuspid or the tricuspid valve?
Tricuspid.
Bicuspid valve, good. So your ventricle is relaxed. The blood's coming from the atrium to the ventricle, correct? Okay, and then your semilunar valve, your aortic semilunar valve is closed. Why is it closed? Because blood is trying to go what direction? Blood is trying to go back to the ventricle. Yes? And so that backflow of blood closes the semilunar valve. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at our ventricle whenever it is contracted. Here is your heart. You have your aorta. We're out again. Okay, whenever the ventricle is contracted, the semilunar valves are open. Why are they open?
Because the blood is trying to leave.
The blood is trying to leave. What is allowing the blood to leave? Please say pressure differences.
Pressure differences.
Y'all remember, blood moves from what?
What'd you say?
Blood moves from what? High pressure to?
Yeah, low pressure.
Low pressure. Okay, and you can see that the blood tried to go back to your atrium. Whenever the blood tried to go back up into the atrium, both of the AV valves closed. I'm only drawing them on the left side of the heart. And what strings are making sure the valve doesn't go back into the atrium and flop up like this and allow the blood to go into the atrium?
The chordae tendineae.
Chordae tendineae, good. Okay, so this right here is systole, right?
Yes.
Okay, everybody remembers those pictures, kind of. I mean, I never drew them up on the board like that, but that's the way those valves work. Okay, this never got warmed up or something, I don't know. I think the batteries might be low in this, because I have to push it 2 or 3 times sometimes. Okay, the cardiac cycle. How many parts of the cardiac cycle are there? 5. Yeah, good, I'm holding up 5 fingers. I did good that time. Okay, so there's 5 stages or 5 periods of the cardiac cycle. Okay, there are 2 of them that are in systole. What are the 2 systolic periods?
Isovolumic contraction.
Isovolumic contraction and period of ejection. Good. What are the 3 that are in diastole?
Isovolumic relaxation.
Isovolumic relaxation.
And
Yes.
passive ventricular
Passive
filling.
ventricular
and
filling and active ventricular filling, right. Okay, I heard y'all. I know that y'all all said it at a different time. Okay, here's our cardiac cycle review question. Let's see what we can do with these. Okay, during diastole, the myocardium is doing what?
Myocardium is
The
relaxed.
diastole tells you it is
Relax.
relaxed. Everybody agree with that? Good, that's the right answer. Okay, this allows blood to flow into the heart from the what 2 circuits?
Pulmonary and systemic. No. Yes.
What are the only 2 circuits we've discussed? Pulmonary and systemic. What is the pulmonary circuit?
The lungs.
Come on, y'all, like, we need a few more people participating. The lungs is the pulmonary circuit, right. The blood goes from the heart to the lungs, back to the heart, correct? Okay, that's the pulmonary circuit. What is the systemic circuit?
From the heart to the body.
Heart to the body and back to the heart, good. Okay, so the pulmonary and systemic circuits. Okay, during diastole, the semilunar valves are
Closed.
closed. Everybody agree closed? Look over here, diastole, where's the semilunar valve? Is it this one or this one?
That one.
This one here, aortic semilunar valve is closed, correct? Good. This means the pressure in the aorta and the pulmonary arteries must be greater than or less than that of the arteries.
Less than.
Okay, remember that blood moves from high pressure to low pressure. If the blood's trying to go back into the ventricle, that tells you the pressure in the ventricle is
Low.
lower. So the pressure in your artery would be greater than. Everybody agree with that? Okay. When the atria contract, more blood is forced into the what? When the atria contract, here the atria contract, blood enters the ventricles, right? Everybody agree? Y'all know the pathway of blood flow. When the ventricles begin to contract, begin to contract right here, the pressure in the ventricles decrease. Really?
No, it's
Everything moves from high pressure to low pressure. It's going to be pushing blood out. Y'all remember we talked about the toothpaste. Whenever you like squeeze the toothpaste, you increase the pressure on the toothpaste.